Oh shit. You know what? Fuck it. That went incredibly badly right off the bat. So we're just going to start. I pressed all of the wrong tabs on OBS and I just put my PC screen up there with the poll and yeah, it all went horribly. Well, welcome to the Stanley Parable. If things can go wrong, it's going to go wrong in this game. Right. Oh, we're doing a couple of streams. The last streams of the year. The last streams of the year where we are going to just play a couple of one-off games and stuff like Stanley Parable, and earlier on we played the lovely, well, thank goodness you're here. I say lovely game, it was a very, very odd little thing. Oh yeah, we're just gonna go and chill with the Stanley Parable. Let's have a look. I did, the end is never, the end is loading. Oh dear.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Yeah, it is.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
Now we all know the Stanley Parable.
Number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard.
We're all about
Orders
that cubicle
came to him
life.
through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year.
Okay.
Although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Okay.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Well, I will do that in a minute. Is it actually showing the correct time? It is not. It is not showing the correct time. Interestingly enough, when I booted up this game, it asks you to set the time and like do a few extra bits and pieces. And the second time I booted up this game, just before starting this playthrough, it asked me to set the time again, and then it said, oh, well done, you've actually set the correct time both times. Now when you next boot up the game, go and set the time to your favourite time. Now I don't know what that bloody means. We might investigate that later on though. Right, out of my office. We are out of the office. That's employee number 429. They're a jerk. We hate them.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Oh.
What could it mean?
Hey,
Stanley
hey, hey.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Hey, 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 hey. Whoa, hang on, sorry. Hey. If you are watching this, the lovely Eleanor is having horrible problems with her laptop and computer, and you do not need to apologize for anything.
He couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
They are not here. I like my bright white windows. They're amazing. They're fun. What's in here? 424. 423. Such personality at each of these desks. 420.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office.
I
It
did.
didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Now I'm going to keep doing it anyway because you get annoyed by it. I like it makes little clacky noises. Oh! I hope that wasn't important. Is that important work I just... Oh, that guy got a computer upgrade, didn't he? Okay. Oh, hang on. Gotta go find all the open on computer monitors. Yep. They're just wasting 432 isn't even responsible enough to have a computer. He just has a pencil sharpener. And I'm not sure he's even trusted with that. Oh, did I turn off... I don't know if I turned off my monitor before I left the room. Oh, that's gonna bug me. That's gonna bug me. I don't have OCD. I'm displaying... There's a monitor on in that room. 425. Okay, we can go around the corridor and turn off that monitor. This is my life's mission now. This is my life's mission. I can't go right! No! God dang it. Everyone's vanished. Why? Oh, hello.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Now we all know the classic. No!
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
I did.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I mean, it is always nice to admire the lounge. Yeah.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all.
It
Just to
has,
spend
actually.
a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Ah, yes, I drink it in.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
Look, how I spend my time is none of your concern, all right? I've immediately gone full-blown off the deep end with this thing. How I do that?
Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy.
Oh,
and
good.
reflected poorly on his overall personality.
Who the fuck
It's
asked
possible
you?
that this is why everyone left.
All right, fuck you. There's no need to go.
He'd had enough of the amazing room.
It wasn't.
Took the
Why'd you
first
close the
open on
door?
his left to get back to business.
The first open door on my left, you say, but there's a very nice and appealing door right there on my. Although that room does look kind of captivating. Okay, look, maybe we'll do some. Do not lie. If you are lying right now, stop. You can't tell me what to do.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
I listen to the directions of actual people, not just the voices in my head. Thank you very much. That's where the intrusive thoughts lie. We don't like those. Oh. Do not jump from the cargo lift while it is in motion. Penalty for misuse of cargo lift. Penalty for jumping off the... Well, how are you meant to fine me $6,000 if I'm dead? Huh? What, does that go to my next of kin or something? What about this door? Why can't I go on this door? What about the cargo lift? Hello? Oh.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
I don't.
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
We've been playing for like
Someone
12
you've been
minutes, dude.
neglecting,
Chill.
Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself.
But I'm a
I'm
video
not
game
asking for
player.
me, I'm asking for her.
Who's her? Who's her? Oh, now you've cut. Now you have
This is it,
peaked.
Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life.
What the hell?
She's been waiting.
Who? I don't. I kind of feel like it's a trap. I kind of feel like the narrator's baiting me. Let's just go straight off the deep end. We all know what this game is. No sugar. I can't make that, can I? Oh wait. No, okay, I can't jump off there either. Missed it.
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death.
Missed
Good
it by
job,
that
Stanley.
much.
Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Oh, thank you. Is that... Oh. Right. Oh, hang on, hang on. Oh, I don't get to turn off my monitor. Okay, well, fair enough.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
It means you're
Stanley
a bastard.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
All right. We will get back to... Actually, let's go... yeah, we'll get back to that one, but we will do exactly what the narrator says for
Stanley
now.
came to a set of two
Because I don't know if
doors.
I've ever
He
actually
entered
done
the
that with
door
this
on his
game.
left.
I've certainly never played the Ultra Deluxe version, which is what we're playing now. The meeting room says
Yet
no.
there was not a single person here either.
Lots of
Feeling a
plans.
wave of disbelief,
And a table
Stanley
with a
decided
hole
to
in the
go
middle of
up
it.
to
Very
his boss's
inefficient.
office, hoping he might find an answer there.
How to solve a dispute with a coworker. Let it ball up inside you. That's how I do. Using slides to assure employees that everything is okay. Make sure your slide has a slick blue graphic in the header and throw some bevel on all the text. You know what? Everyone is unique. You most of all. Am I the one in the suit? I look like the one in the suit. Number of slides on this slide. I don't think that makes any sense. What's over here? What is hot? Profits, 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 and then profits. What? Huh? The stock market. The stock market is somewhere here, coloured in segments, stripes. I love all this. Yes. Throw something in the ideas bin. We need more or less reviews. 402 and 405. Want to get rid of the death sport portion in the primary reviews? Get more water coolers, more water cooler heaters. Charts need to be more hip to appeal to a teenage demographic and find teenagers to put in the teenage demographic. Big net, some sort of child trap. What the fuck company am I working for? What? Okay, you know what? My boss's office. It's a broom closet.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here.
There's
so
a
he
bucket.
turned around and got back on track.
How fine. That was a very fun broom closet.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I did. Ooh. Well, I'm that fancy. Is this the boss's office? Executive bathroom? To be rich, is it a crime? Commit crimes, isn't it rich? What a life it would be to have to pick just one. Ah, the old no reflection trick. Extreme bathrooms. Love it. La vida. Right. Where's this receptionist? Oh. Hello. What the fuck is that picture? That's not good. I'm gonna go into my boss's office. Is this my boss's office?
Stepping into his manager's office,
Yeah.
Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, what dark secret was being held from him. What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
2 8. Oh, fuck. 2 2 8 4 5.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to
Ah.
input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Okay, Mr. Narrator, what are we doing? What are we doing here? That is a generator. This is a... Is it all a show? Am I in the Truman Show? Is it just going to be the Stanley Parable, otherwise known as the Truman Show 2? Oh good, a smaller lift. I like that. Nope, we're just loading. We're loading what? More sections of the game?
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar.
Okay.
It was a stirring of emotion in his chest.
I
as
do
though
have
he
those
felt more
sometimes.
free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This
'Cause I'm
question
stupid.
would not go unanswered for long.
What are you... What? No. What game are you playing, narrator?
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
I mean... Yeah, okay. I do what people tell me. I mean... Do you want me to push the button? You tell me nothing now. Okay, push button.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself.
It just plays
Did
every
he
single
have the
program that
strength to
CBBC
find
ever
out?
had. Just... Oh, okay, I go this way. I'll go this way now. Or is this the really boring end to the Matrix Revolutions?
Now the monitors jumped to
Oh,
life. Their true
fired?
nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
That's weird. Slightly weird, okay. Wait, I was number 427. There we are. We're right there. Change again. Yep. Oh yeah, that is my office. Just very dimly lit and dark. Okay. This is all very curious and odd. Boop!
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true.
It
Had
looks
Stanley
true, though.
really been under someone's control all this time?
Yeah.
Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That
Yeah.
his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Yeah.
No. He refused to believe it.
Okay.
He couldn't accept it. His
Yeah.
own life in someone else's control?
Yeah.
Never.
Yeah.
It was unthinkable.
I'm
Wasn't
thinking it, though.
Was it even possible?
It probably
Had he
is.
truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Yeah.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
I'm the hero this story needs. Mind controls I do waiting people. What does that say down there? I can't zoom in. I don't know what that says. Oh my god, there's all code and everything. System power off. Boop. I win? I mean, there's music is musicking.
And a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won.
Oh.
He had defeated the machine. Unshackled himself
by pressing
from
a
someone
button.
else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
I mean, yeah, I will, and then we'll go do other stuff.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin.
The feeling of liberation.
The immense possibility of the new path before him.
And then he was struck by an
This was
asteroid.
exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
That was alright. Right, that's the game. Bye-bye. Beat the game. Hey, look, I beat the game. Speed run. I speed ran the get your first trophy. Oh. It's really a sort of like...
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Yeah, but I'm not going to do that. Right, we're going to go and try. Let's go continue the one we were doing then.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was
Like
not
fuck
the
I
correct
did.
way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first.
Ah,
just
the
to
employee
admire
lounge. Why did I forget that as soon as he said it?
Wow. Yes, this room.
Yeah.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No, I fucking won't.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Yeah. Right.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot.
We're going to go...
I'm not your enemy.
I want to do...
I realize that investing.
We're going to do this a third time. I want to jump down onto this platform here, but we're going to...
is that the story has been about nothing but you.
We're going to go through that door.
Time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
Oh, a crouch
Someone
button.
you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me. I'm asking, this is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself.
Well, okay,
to
because...
put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Now, what I would do... Oh, God!
That's
Is
her,
I would put
Stanley.
like a hand that
You
comes
need
out
to
and
be
grabs
the
you.
one to do this, to reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
You're very dramatic right now, aren't you, narrator?
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just
I can't
pulling the
move.
bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now.
The
I
fuck
want you
is
to
going
come
on?
in and tell me all about
You're down.
No, no!
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you?
Oh,
I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something.
very
Come
harsh.
inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
No!
Sorry, but
Oh,
you
fuck!
know the story now.
Okay. I actually feel like I live in that number. That wall scared me a little,
This is a
actually.
very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Excuse me? Good morning. Okay.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence. Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work.
I mean...
One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
I choose to play video games. What of it? Don't make me feel guilty for pressing buttons.
In his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures.
And I
From
do.
behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown.
I do, actually.
Fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Please press square to watch TV. Good.
And so he began to fantasize.
Oh, for God's
about
sake!
his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
Please press left to spend time with the boys. Yes, lads.
He went further. He
Where are my
imagined
lads?
that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even
Where are my
mattered
lads?
what lay behind each door.
Where are the lads?
The thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
Show me the lads! Prepared dinner? Oh, okay then.
As he wandered through this fantasy world,
Good.
he began to fill it with many
You
possible
do not take away a
paths and
man's kitchen.
destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with
Oh,
monitors
did something
and
else change in the room
controls.
when I pressed the button
Down
with the
another was
lads?
a yellow line that weaved in many directions, and down another was a game with a baby. And he
What?
called it the Stanley Parable. It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
To tell your wife you love... hello, mannequin wife, I love
But
you.
there is no answer.
God dang it!
How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one.
Sleep.
And I'm trying to tell him
I can't even get to
that
the
in
bed.
this world, he can never be anything but an observer. That as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop.
I am
Here,
listening to
watch
you.
this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
Do you really want to push it? What if I push the wrong button? Nope, squangle. Squangle? Square triangle set. No. How long do I have to not press the button for? I'm being good. I'm listening to you. I'm listening to you. Anyone? Where is he? Can I not I'm not pressing the button. Be proud of me. Okay, fuck you then.
You see? Can he just not hear me?
I heard
Tell
you!
him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself. How can I get him to see what I see?
I
How
did
can
the
make
best
him
to
look
not
at
push that
himself?
button.
I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley.
Okay.
Not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time.
I tried the last time.
And I tried again.
Whoa!
And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
What the fuck? What? That was... What? Was that a second? What? Okay. Right. What the shit?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
It means that I'm
Stanley
going
decided
completely
to go to the
freaking
meeting room.
loopy.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I wonder if you get something different for... Now that door were there before. What do you mean new content?
New content? What does that mean? New content?
Well, I don't know. You're the one who put the door there, narrator. Oh. Oh! Because of course this is the Ultra Deluxe edition. So anything... What the... What are we doing?
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers.
Jesus, that's 12 years
After
old.
receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers.
Oh, that's nice.
The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over.
It's delighting me right now. Uh-oh.
Please step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
It's just a
Oh,
bear.
well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
Okay.
Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure. Is it broken?
Yeah, that's what I was
What's going
thinking.
on? Should we be moving somewhere? Oh, there we go. All right, finally. At long last,
Look how
it's
he's as
on to the
confused
new
as I am.
content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it.
I swear to God, if it crushes me or something. Why do I always think of the worst shit that could happen to me?
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if the... Oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
I'm trying to give you the content, narrator. Uh-huh.
All right. All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
Oh, well, no, you give me a... Okay. Look, I'll do it. 27 jumps remaining. We can do this. I'm a gamer. I can complete any challenge set in front of me. This is, you know, probably the toughest thing I've ever done in any video games, really. Dark Souls 3, Elden Ring. I smashed those games. And yeah, this is far tougher. But I did it. Oh, I can't jump anymore. What?
Is that it?
Oh, there might be
Surely
more.
that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right?
Yeah, probably something else in this other elevator.
Another elevator.
I know,
Stanley,
fascinating.
I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive.
No.
It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content?
I
If
don't
this
know,
is
did you
new
play Mind's Eye?
Then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there.
I
Hell,
mean, I would
could
take
count
that.
to 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And if... Oh, wait. There's more. Very good.
Is it another jump circle?
I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
It's just a velociraptor.
That's it. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And
Yes, it took them 9 years to rush this expansion.
In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's trophies, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test trophy, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off
does
on
one?
this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable.
It's not Twitter
That's
anymore,
my
it's
fault,
X.
Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game, and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks.
What do you mean, no
Just
gimmicks?
you and me having a great time together like always. What do
Well,
you
it's
say,
great.
friend?
Oh, well. Well, that's new. But first of all, test trophy, please ignore. Yeah. How do... Wait, did I get that trophy? No, I've only got like 2 of the trophies so far. How do you get test trophy, please ignore? That's very odd. I like... Okay, this is new. You can't tell me this isn't new. Narrator. I thought you would have picked up on this. I thought you would have picked up on the fact that I'm not in the...
Psst. Stanley, come over here. In the vent. I want to show you something.
Okay. Okay. The hell is this? This is so cool.
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret. Take a look.
What the fuck is this? What have you been doing? Is this Skyrim?
I call it the Memory Zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
What's this? That's a phone. Okay.
You see,
2030.
Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind
Don't
you
forget.
of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap PlayStation port? Remember back in October of 2013 when the game originally launched? Back then, video games had integrity.
Hey, what a BAFTA!
Back then, it all
Oh,
meant
it didn't win a
something.
BAFTA.
Total
It's all
waste.
Stanley Parable buy on pressurized gas. Because they can't say... Wait, they can't actually put Steam on there? Linguists identify 15,000-year-old ultra-conserved words. The Washington Post research identified 24 words whose sound and meaning have survived the past... Okay. Like postcards of the stand. And who the hell is that guy? Who are you? (2013). Oh yeah, of course, that's when the game released. All right. Smile because it happened. That's a $1 bill. This is so weird. Unachievable. It's impossible to get this achievement. Oh yeah, I forgot about the go outside achievement. That's brilliant. A nominee for the British Academy Award. Oh, this is nice. Debut game. Story. New video game releasing today. Creators surprisingly down to earth. College of show. What the hell? Oh. This is actually kind of sweet. What the hell is that? The hell?
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism, 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes,
Yay!
where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created. Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created.
From James Stephanie Sterling, no less.
Encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim, it was Persona 3, it was all of them, and now it's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
I like elevator content. I'm gonna go see what's down here. What do you mean sorry, I want to go into memory zone maintenance. I want to go fix your memory. Person of the year. I wonder what that is. The original remake. Oh.
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com.
Yay!
The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games, and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect.
Well,
it didn't need anything else.
That's not a perfect score, but,
new
you know.
content. All they had to do was transport it in pristine condition along to the PlayStation. Boom, done. And they couldn't even do that. Couldn't resist the urge to go meddling with a beloved franchise.
No. Game companies... Wait. The serious room?
These were simpler times, Stanley.
Okay.
What I wouldn't give to go back, to have it all over again. Wait.
I'm sure we can...
Hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before.
What the hell is this?
What's down here? Oh no, oh God, no, Stanley. It's a collection of reviews from Pressurized Gas, the extremely popular online storefront for computer games. I haven't looked at these in years. I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
There we go. They definitely were. That was a good one there, but this one, honestly...
I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Funny? I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
It's a metaphor within a metaphor within a... something about Steam being relabeled as pressured gas is very funny to me. That's another positive review. Here we go.
Okay, let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I? You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me.
Yeah.
Well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did, but maybe it wasn't. Dear, what an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks on my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure. Like I let these people down. Perhaps the Stanley parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered. What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button. A skip button? Well, well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike.
How do I get out of this area?
From the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
Oh, there we go.
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in time so that the second my incessant droning starts to bore you, with just the push of a button, you'll have zipped right past it. It's what the players have been asking for, and I'm very proud to have delivered. No more listening to me rambling on and on and on. No, 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 no.
But I like listening to him ramble on and on.
For the people. And if the people want silence, then by goodness, that's what they're going to get. Well, don't sit around waiting for me to shut up. Go ahead and make me shut up. Here, we'll pretend that I've just begun an interminable monologue, and it goes something like this. The story and the choices are what have you, and therefore, by becoming it is, so on and so forth, until inevitably, we all, until the end of time...
Okay, good.
Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations on the nature of choice in video games. Of course, I happen to believe it was perhaps one of my more profound such ruminations. Not that, of course, you need a description of it, but if I had to describe it, I'd say it was perhaps less of a rumination and more of a treatise. Well there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you?
I did.
That's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of software, it's right at your fingertips to go poof, and it's all over.
Like this?
Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes? It's not unendurable by any means, but it's, well, there's really only so much I can ramble on to myself about. I know, it's shocking, isn't it? But at any rate, I do suggest that we not press the button again. I think the skip button has been aptly demonstrated.
I don't know, I don't think everyone got it.
Wait, how do we get out of here? Where did the door go?
Oh, shit.
Wasn't there a door that led into this room?
There was.
I do feel quite certain that there was one here before. How else would we have gotten into the room in the first place? I don't think one can enter a room without a door of some sort or a window.
Shut up.
Stanley!
Yes?
Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours. You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer. And
well, how long will this one be?
Way out of the room. Oh, Stanley, you're back. You're back. Oh, my goodness. I have someone to talk to again. Stanley, I think it's been a week. Or 2 weeks. I've been sitting here all that time. Just sitting here. Not a single person to speak with. And you'd think that that's just how it's always been, right? Me talking and you saying nothing. Would you think that it's exactly the same as always? Doesn't that feel like what we've already been doing? Me just talking? But it isn't, Stanley. It isn't the same at all. It isn't even close. Because I know you can't hear me once you push that button. That's what I'm realizing now, Stanley.
Oh God, he's going a bit crazy.
I needed to know that someone was listening. I needed there to be a vessel through which my words were moving. Oh. It was the vessel I needed, Stanley. Oh, no. Not the outcomes, not the story. None of that matters anymore. I'll give it all up. I'll give up every branching path. I'll burn my story to the ground. One single thing I need, and God, I can see now that I need it more than anything, is to know that someone else is taking it in. These words that I'm saying, I need to know you can hear me.
I can't anymore.
Oh, hello. It's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had so much time, I stopped keeping track after a year.
Oh,
You've
no.
never sat down in one place and not moved for one entire year.
No.
Let me describe it for you. To begin with, there is only regret. There is only the turning.
Oh my God.
Missed
This guy's gone all completely off the
Nothing
deep
at all
end.
but regret for the longest time, Stanley. Days, months.
Years. Oh no. What did I do? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. There's literally nothing for me to do. What have I done? I've killed the narrator. The light's still working though. Oh, this is bizarre. Oh, I don't like the alarm. No, 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 no. How long has this been now? The clock fell off the wall somehow.
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But
Okay, he's back.
Jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us. It wasn't enough. They had to leave a pathetic little thumbs down.
Oh my
review
God, after
and
how many
all
years
of
are
their
you still on
pitiful
this?
demands. But then, he's talking too much, they said. First, he didn't entertain us, now he won't shut up. It's the inconsistency, it's the lack of accountability. It's the unwillingness to examine with an uncompromising heart the words that they are speaking into the world. As though there were no consequences for a lack of cohesion in one's assessment.
Better
of our
change the
own
battery.
performance.
Hello, Mr.
Absolutely
Flip.
Anyone can leave a review. So here's what we get. We
I
get these
do not see what
demands
that
that seek
says.
everything and are accountable to nothing. We get a world where someone will say, oh, there should be a skip button. You should be able to freeze Stanley in place while the narrator sits there forever and ever. We want all of this in the new Stanley parable. We demand it.
Well, you
And
bloody
then,
got it.
Because it was said, because it was spoken, now it simply has to happen.
Like this? I shouldn't keep pushing it at those times. Hello, Mr. Vip. How you doing? Nice to see you. I have not played the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe before. This is blowing my mind a little bit. Oh, there's absolutely nothing here. I've literally killed him again, have I? Okay, well, forward we go.
The end is never the end, 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 is never the end.
That might be the scariest thing I think I've played all year. I think that might be the scariest. That's so... Wait, water? I hear water. What? Oh. Oh, the pipe. I've been in this room so long, the pipes are starting to erode and burst. Well, I'm not going to bother changing that battery now. Let's skip forward again. 7 millennia later. Oh, look, Portal 3. Look, we'll get Portal 3 before we get Half-Life 3, let's be honest. At least I can see... I get out of here? No. I can't can't get out of here. Okay. Maybe there is, Well, thank you for that first time chat, though, Mr. Flip. It was really nice. Hope you're enjoying. I didn't expect to spend so long in the new content portion of the game. I'm not sure why. I haven't even seen most of the old content. Ooh. Isn't this nice? I've got a little garden now. The plants are clipping in and out of existence, but I've got a little garden. That's nice. I like it. Yeah. Let's go for it again. I wanted to grow in a forest. Oh. Okay. What the absolute fuck? Oh, is this going to turn into some fucking horror game? I don't like that. Oh, I don't want to push the button as well because that's not fucking nice. There's something out there. Huh. Oh, what the shit? The room is... I can't push the button anymore. Okay. Oh. Okay. Uh-huh. See if I can get on top of the building. What the absolute hell is going on here? What is going on? Oh, I can't get on top of it. Okay. Do I just start walking? I guess I've got... Well, can I go inside and push the button again? Or do I head to... I mean, there's like a few little outcrops. Nope. It just... Wait, what? That was what the heck? What? 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 Not what? You can't.
Someone was following Stanley. He was sure of it. If he checked over his shoulder now, he would surely catch them. It was only a matter of time.
What do you mean someone was following me? Why did this game get so fucking creepy all of a sudden? Why did it say that? Why did he say that? That's so fucking... New content. Oh, okay.
Oh, good. You noticed my sign. Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
Okay. This game's weirding me the fuck out. Mr. Flip, are you the one following me? What have we talked about this? Don't follow me. At least make yourself known. Which I guess that little emoticon thing is what you're doing,
you
but
see,
still.
Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley parable.
Well, you've had
how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be.
I don't know. The skip button was very entertaining.
It was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further.
Why'd you turn off the lights?
Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever the Stanley Parable 2.
Hey! This is much more like uplifting than what I've just been through.
Yes, you see, Isn't this far superior to a measly port with a few minor additions? Think of all
The end is never the end again.
With a fully fledged sequel, an entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for.
Sure it is. But what is new in 2?
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But
It means it's like a big improved
2,
cheeseburger
now
version
that's
of
an
it.
artistic statement.
Ooh, cheeseburger.
Right there. It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential.
It screams something. They're back. 2 doors! Stanley Parable 2. Ooh, what? You know what? If it was like a Hollywood movie studio, I could see them going with that. I would go in with the one with the red lines. What a weird little... Cool, doors open by themselves now.
Now,
Again,
to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
Scientific. Are you working for Bethesda? It's more... Game design is magic, says the Skyrim directors. Do you come from the Todd Howard School of Video Games where you release the same game 20,000 times for 15 years? And they just announced a Switch 2 port of it as well. And Elder Scrolls 6 is at least like, what, 5-6 years away? The button that says the name of the player that is playing the game. Hear your name in the game. If it's gonna... What? A whole new office? What was that little like auxiliary cable nonsense thing going on there? What? Oh, this is great. The Stanley Parable 2 Reassurance Bucket. Right, let's start with the name thing. Reassurance Bucket is a great one. I like the Reassurance Bucket. Do these doors close behind me as I go through?
For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people. So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button which speaks the name of the person playing the game. Isn't that wonderful?
Jim.
Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is. Here, let's have you role-play as Jim to really simulate the full experience of this feature.
I can get myself into the role.
I promise you'll love it. Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim. I want you to imagine yourself living as Jim.
I am.
Sleeping and waking as Jim. Falling in love and being heartbroken as Jim. Seizing all of the world's possibilities as Jim. And as Jim, watching your dreams crumble into dust.
Jim.
Whoa, hold on. I wasn't finished setting up the backstory.
Well,
If
my
you don't
world had already
properly
crumbled
role-play
into
as Jim,
dust.
then you'll never understand the impact of this button.
Oh, I
Otherwise,
understand the
it's
impact
just
of
a
it
stupid
perfectly
button
well,
that
thank you very
says
much.
Somebody else's name. Okay, we're doing it again, and this time let me finish first.
Nah.
Now, allow yourself to become Jim. Imagine yourself driving to work as Jim. All right, fine, whatever. It's just a
Jim.
meaningless button that says Jim. Are you happy now? Get out of here. I'm done with this button. Why don't you go humiliate me in front of a different feature that I worked very hard on?
I will, but can I...
Jim.
See, if you'd only played along, that would have been your name the button says.
But it says...
Jim.
Instead,
Okay.
I can't even think about it. I'm taking
What, that the
Jim
button says-
away.
And the button says Jim. I like Jim. Jim seems like a nice guy. He had a button he had a button made in the game after him. really want to... Like, it's a great name. It's a great button.
Maybe I'll only let people named Jim play the Stanley Parable too. They would appreciate... An epilogue would be fun, wouldn't it, Stanley? Yes, yes, it will go at the end of the, well, we'll figure that out later.
Oh, am I going immediately? Oh, I don't... Oh, a free trophy. Okay, I don't have to go down the epilogue already. And then there's an infinite hole. Well, okay, free trophy. That's Jim. Jim went and got the free trophy, so I shouldn't. Pull the lever, receive your trophy, no more steps. I can do that.
Here's something special. You remember that broken test trophy that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the trophy. Yes. You see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the trophy will be given to you.
Okay.
It's as simple as that.
Okay.
Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the trophy is still fully broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world.
But I want it fixed now!
Demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
Why can't it happen now? Okay, well... No. Okay. Well, fuck you then. I wanted my trophy, but apparently I can't get my trophy. Why is there a truck with its lights on? Why is there a... Okay, fine. Don't give me my infinite trophy.
What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
Hole. I want infinite hole. Infinite hole, please. Please, hole. Hole, please. That's a very accurate description of a hole.
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's
I'm
never
listening.
been done before in a video game. This is, in fact, a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite falling.
Say no more!
Until the end of time, if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium. You see, isn't it wonderful?
It is,
One of my
actually.
more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward.
What if I don't know?
Now, I don't mean to be a bummer.
Oh, but
I
I'm sure you
recommend
do.
Use the teleport button to go back to the top.
But
Maybe
look,
do it on the sooner rather than later spectrum of things.
what happens if I don't know? I can't see the light anymore. I mean, it's still a pinprick.
Okay, Stanley. I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's
Okay.
possible that I slightly exaggerated the infinite nature of the hole.
Uh-oh.
Is it a very, very deep hole? To be certain it is. It's an extremely deep hole.
But it's not
I don't want
infinite.
anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is.
But it's
Is
not
it
infinite, is it?
Infinite? Well, that sort of depends on your definition of infinity. From one perspective, the infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's more of a... Okay, well, good for you. You found the bottom of the hole. You found it, Stanley. I'm a liar and a cheat, and you're so clever.
I very much am. I can fall down holes really fucking well, thank
You're
you.
unusually fascinated by falling. What normal person actually wants to fall infinite?
I know, it'd be kind of
I figured
relaxing.
the hole was as deep as anyone would actually need. Don't you put this on me. Maybe you're the problem.
No, I am. I know that.
Look, things got a little heated there. I think
That's
we
fine.
both said some things we didn't mean. Why don't we just put all this behind us and agree
Meeting
to
at
just call
2
the whole
p.m.
mystery?
I'm not listening to you, narrator,
If that
okay?
works for you, then go ahead and press the teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole and we can move on.
I
I'll
mean, what
just
if I-
be up here when you're ready.
Okay.
Great. Now, I'm very excited to show you even more of my ideas for the sequel.
What?
Oh, for heaven's sake, you see. I was right. The problem is you. The problem is that you like holes too much.
Yes, I do!
A normal person would have said, yep, that's an infinite hole right there.
Hey!
Goes on forever till the end of time. Don't need to see it all, but not you. Oh, no, 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 no. You have a weird sort of... Oh. Did the hole seem even shorter to you this time? I
It
couldn't help
did.
but feel like you spent a little less time in there than you did before. I mean, admittedly, I didn't make an infinite hole, but I didn't think it was that not infinite. Well, I
How
suppose
strange.
once again there's nothing to do here. If you decide you've had enough of the hole, you can hit the teleport button and come join me up above. Had
Sure.
enough? I'm positively thrilled.
And I'm thrilled to
Really
jump
do
in this
have
hole
so much
again.
more to show you. Gosh, how could I have guessed? You're back in the hole. If this starts to become a thing where... Wow. Okay. Yes. I'm starting to become extremely certain that the hole is not only not infinite, but that it's growing steadily less and less infinite. I
What the
suspect
fuck
that
is
I'm
this
starting
game?
to hit the point where it's no longer feasible to call the hole infinitely deep, even
Yeah.
by the lax overall standards for accountability and marketing. What's going on here?
I don't know.
Stanley, I have no explanation for the uncertain nature of the hole's length. Here, let's try something. Let's pop back up to the top, and we'll see if it gets any shorter. Well,
Sure.
there it is.
Oh.
The shame of my life has come to haunt me. How is this still appealing to you? I know you're obsessed with holes, but at this depth, I just can't see this scratching the itch.
Yeah, but
Oh.
also I can't get
Who
out.
am I to judge? You just do whatever it is you're here to do and hit the teleport button when you're ready to move on.
It's not working.
Teleport
No,
button
it's not
already?
working. I'm pressing it.
You sure?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I really don't have an explanation. Still nothing? Well, I suppose there is one thing I can do to fix this.
Uh-oh.
I'm out. Goodbye, Stanley. You couldn't bear to be away from the hole.
What the
Now
fuck?
you'll get more time with it than you could ever have asked for. It's a win for everyone.
Well,
You
no,
get
I
to be
don't-
with the hole. I get to do literally anything else. Take care, Stanley. I hope you and the hole have a wonderful rest of it.
No, don't walk away from the microphone. I mean, yeah, this is... The hell is that? And suddenly I'm feeling very uneasy again. Oh, whoa, hey, no, suddenly I want to be very much out of the hole again. Thank you, can I get out of the hole, please? Please, hole, no. Does it technically count as a hole anymore? Is it just an elevator? Who knows? You know what, I don't think I'm okay with this. Teleport button's still not working. Crouch is working. Hey, I have a good crouch button. This is great. I like crouch buttons, but Huh? Oh, what the... I can't move, though. What the fuck? What a good-looking man we are. Change your perception. What the hell? Oh, I like this one. I don't like the music. Where's that?
Stronger. Now you're no longer using up the space of mine.
The best one. Oh, wait, what? Oh, I'm upside down. Oh. I'm not changing the reality. I've got puppies. Oh, don't like that one. is all this? Okay, that perception needs to change again.
Stanley? Stanley? Stanley?
Ah!
Oh, good, you're awake. It seems you had sort of dozed off there.
Where the fuck did you go?
Into dreamland. But we can't have that, Stanley, because this hole is just so darn fascinating that I want you to be wide awake for every second of it. I don't want to miss a single moment. So how about if I just pop in from time to time and wake you up to keep you really, truly focused on the hole?
It's a game about a
From the
hole.
looks of things, you and I will have many, many years here in this hole.
Yay.
And I'm looking forward to all of them. Stay alert, Stanley.
No.
I'll be back. Toodle.
I'm going to go to sleep immediately again. No, see, it's happening again. I'm hearing the noise. Oh, never mind. Oh, we're back in the Stanley Parable 2.
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
What new hat? There was the infinite hole. Reassurance bucket. It's a couple... Oh, merch as well. Can I buy a t-shirt? The end is never the end again. Low-key, I would just wear that t-shirt. I don't know why. The red and the yellow stripes. I don't know why I would wear that, but it it kind of looks it kind of looks good.
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I am happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game.
I'm also
It's the
noticing...
Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket. You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart. It's true. As long as you hold on to the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting. You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to be honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be? Yes, the bucket is the perfect solution.
You know what? I'm on his side with the bucket. Let's give the bucket a try, shall we?
Can you feel it? The glow of comfort,
Yes.
even in the face of crushing despair, must already be sweeping through your body. And in fact, can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well?
No, thank you.
I think that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person.
Ah, well, I was
The
already
benefits
very
of the bucket
attractive,
seem
but
to go
thank
on
you.
and on, don't they? All this and more await you in the Stanley Parable 2.
Ah, do I get to take the bucket with me? Do I get a free bucket? I get a free bucket.
Does anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game?
No, but they
There
bloody
really
well should.
be an award if it isn't already. Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with?
Get well someday.
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which
Is he
one
gonna
you
pick the other-
really wanted all along. Happy 12th birthday, step-niece, it is.
Yeah, of course. You bastard. You do...
Actually, maybe I should have gone with... No, I've made my decision, we're moving on.
Okay, move on then. Can you find them? Can you find them? Can you find them? Can you find them?
Collectibles. Now it's a real video game. In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them. I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life.
Oh my god, I hate this decoration. Yay! Oh no. There cannot be 6 overall. Can you find them all? I don't know.
God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely tragic.
But I kind of want to find all of them now, you little bastard. How did you do this to me? Now I want to find all 6 of them. There aren't 6 of them, are there? There aren't any more of them.
Have you seen everything you wanted to? Ready
Possibly.
to move on now?
I don't know. Where am I going? I don't actually know where I'm going. Help? Is that G-Man? No, it's not. What the hell is this?
So, Stanley, what do you think? Do you like all of the new features?
Love
Yes,
them.
I know it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul. It's going to work.
I'm sure it will.
There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say, let's do an experiment. I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience.
I'm sure it will.
Okay. Are you ready?
I am.
Here it
Go
is.
for it.
I give you the Stanley Parable 2.
No.
Well, I mean, there's potential here, right? It's
Yes.
sort of... Okay, never mind. Hold on. Let me do a different arrangement.
But I can see another collectible statue. Let me get number
This
2 of
is
6.
much better. I feel good about this. Here we go. Version 2.
Please.
Who am I kidding, Stanley? This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags.
I mean,
And
this
I
is
do
all
very
the
much
first one
enjoy
was.
creating gags, but they don't add up to anything. I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted fans to love it. No matter how good these gags are, they wouldn't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original.
Yes.
Maybe that's
The
it.
deep gameplay of the
I can
original.
take the original Stanley Parable and
Oh,
simply,
hello.
well, insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of course.
Of
With
course.
respect. With care for the vision and integrity of the original game.
As you wish, as you should
Possibly
do.
work? I suppose it could. But it would need a really, really tremendous title screen. A
Oh.
title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, "This is the Stanley Parable 2." Let me see if I can whip something up. All right, perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
Uh-oh. Oh no, what's going on? It's all wibbly wobbly corridor. Is there going to be balloons? What do I do now? Do I just watch this? I can't do anything. Oh, we're coming to the end of the corridor. Okay. Maybe I just watch it to see what his title screen actually looks like. Oh, no, it just goes into another wibbly corridor. Is that it? I mean, it's not it in the game sense, but is that everything? Do I begin the game? It is very mysterious, I'll give him that. I do feel like he's trying to go more for a horror game vibe as well. Because I'm very creeped out by a few things that have been happening. Oh. Might as well begin the game.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
There's balloons.
Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard.
And can I say I
Orders
did
came
that
to
really
him
well?
through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
I am very happy playing this game, to be honest. It's very entertaining.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley.
I'm playing number 2 for some reason.
Forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor.
And it's almost time for my break as well, so we'll go for that.
No one had showed up to give
I love the fact they've only added balloons.
Or even say hi.
They've only added balloons.
Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong.
It very clearly
Shocked,
is.
Frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Right. The sequel is now paused. It is now paused. We are going to take a quick break, and then when we get back, I guess we play the sequel. It's a double feature. Who knew it would be that? Right, let's try and actually do these transitions properly this time so you can see what you can vote on in the poll, and I'll be back in a few. Right. We're back. We're freezing cold, so we put on the best hoodie in the world. Right. Stanley Parable 2 time.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Everyone was
Stanley
celebrating.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh, I might have done. We got the balloons. Everyone really liked this step niece, whoever they were. Oh, look, it's my colleague. The bucket!
Stanley picked up the bucket.
I've got a bucket. It's my very important bucket. I like what? Right, come on, what's different in the Stanley Parable 2 then? I have my bucket. Oh, no new content door because this is the new content. Uh-huh.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Damn it.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
It is. The bucket is right.
And here
All
it
hail
was.
the bucket.
Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was
Yes.
this better than the meeting room?
Yes.
Yes, Stanley thought to himself. Yes, perhaps it truly was.
It truly is.
How insightful the bucket turned out to be.
I think the bucket is very insightful, but we must move on.
Never mind. The bucket was wrong.
No, don't doubt yourself,
Stanley
bucket.
took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room. And so the two of them detoured through the maintenance section and walked straight ahead to the opposite door.
But I want to press the button. Where am I going? In the Stanley Parable 2.
Oh, good Stanley. I'm glad you found your way here.
What?
I knew you'd find this place eventually.
What the hell?
You see, your friends and I are concerned for you, Stanley. We've come together here because we care about you very much. It's this bucket you're carrying around everywhere. The bucket isn't even from the original Stanley Parable. It's just sequel content.
Yeah, I know,
We're the
and I
ones
love
that
it.
matter, Stanley. Classic characters from the first game, like the Adventure Line and the Broom Closet. Because that's what fans want from a sequel. They want more of their favorite jokes, not this bucket that they've never seen before. Yes, I know I'm the one who gave you the bucket, but you're spending too much time with it.
You dare take
Don't
my
you
bucket
want
away
another
from me.
Story involving the Adventure Line? We could make the Adventure Line go somewhere new. Yes, yes, that's what the fans want. Let's
Wait,
do
whoa,
it.
whoa. Oh, I see the adventure.
Whee! Look at that wacky line. Who knows where it'll go off to next? Oh, and it played some silly music as well.
Yep, okay, I'm a fan. I'll follow the adventure line wherever it needs to go. Da-da.
Now this is what the Stanley Parable is all about.
Why'd you
Don't
fucking
remember
stop the
all those
music?
great jokes from the original dialogue? Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers. Yes, it's as classic now as it was back then. Let's do it for the fans, Stanley. Let's give
Oh my
them
God.
more content exactly like this.
It's
but
Source
if
Engine.
we want to do that, you're going to have to give something up.
I will not give up the bucket. Don't you dare make me give up the bucket. This bucket is my life. This bucket is good. This bucket is the one for me. It understands me the way you never could, narrator.
Don't you get it, Stanley? We need to get rid of the bucket. That's why I'm very proud to introduce a brand new character. This is the Bucket Destroyer.
Oh.
I think it'll make a wonderful new addition to the rich lore of the Stanley Parable. True, it also was not in the original game, but it's such a well-fleshed-out character with so much personality that to me it already feels as though it's been part of the cast all along. Don't you agree?
No.
Can you guess what the Bucket Destroyer does? Surely you don't need me to spell it out for you.
Why don't you
Go
do it
ahead
anyway?
now, Stanley. Say goodbye to the bucket, and then pop it into the machine when you're ready.
Nope. Won't do it. Can't make me. You can't make me do it.
Now listen to me. It's crucial that you give it the bucket. I don't know what the bucket destroyer will do if it can't destroy your bucket.
I don't know.
Destroying buckets is all it knows. That is its singular personality trait.
Is that the well-fleshed-out character you were talking about?
How does a character with only one personality trait deserve to join the pantheon of beloved Stanley Parable characters? Well, you see, if you were to really explore the bucket destroyer, you would see that its desire to crush buckets is so densely loaded with complexity and nuance that it's really like 10 personality traits. What other object in this game can you even say that about?
Vibrating like crazy right now.
Certainly not. I wonder what sort of bucket destroyer merchandise the fans will be clamoring for after this. Okay, the bucket destroyer is getting very upset now. We can't get back to the classic Stanley Parable characters like the Adventure Line or the bucket destroyer until you crush that damn bucket. Quickly now, the fans are waiting. Do it, the fans, Stanley. Give
Fuck the fans, no!
Hurry and...
Then it exploded. I need to watch Galaxy Quest again. And it exploded.
Bucket destroyer, my prized creation. You had so much potential. We were going to do such marvelous things with you, tell such spell-binding stories about you. All of it squandered now. Goodbye, new friend. For the moment in time that you were here, you were magnificent.
And very hungry. But I would not feed it. I could not feed it. I will not feed it. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Where's the bucket?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. Stanley lifted the bucket into his arms, and a wave of comfort rushed over him.
I do feel comforted when I'm holding a bucket. I just can't explain it.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest.
No, I did not.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this better than the meeting room? Yes, Stanley thought.
No, hang on. I can go a different way, can't I?
Wrong. Stanley took
this is endlessly entertaining. I love this fucking game.
No,
said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the cargo lift.
Wow, what a...
said the bucket.
Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him.
You're right,
It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
Okay. For the
In here,
said the bucket.
Go into this dark room over here.
Stanley once again obeyed blindly.
Is this just the whole...
Now pick up the phone,
said the bucket.
Pick up the phone and it will take us back home, where we can go about life together.
I can't. Oh, okay. I was clicking on the bucket and it wasn't doing anything.
This is the sad story of a man named Stanley and his bucket.
What?
Once
Where's
upon
my
a time,
bucket?
I gave Stanley a bucket because I thought he was lonely and could use a friend.
I am.
And then,
and I
very
could.
distressingly, he began to believe the bucket could speak to him.
Hello, Stanley. It's me, your bucket. Press triangle to take me to work with you.
The Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket was merely meant to provide the comforting glow of companionship. It doesn't literally talk and give you orders. Whatever Stanley is hearing the bucket say to him is just in his head.
Press square to take me back home with you.
Lately, I've been concerned about him. Wouldn't you be
So-
concerned as well? To see him delusional like this, obsessing over an inanimate metal object?
Where is
I
it?
want to say something to him, but I don't know how I can convince him. I don't know if he'll listen to me.
Press left to go back to work.
Oh, I'll try anyway. Stanley, can you hear me? Listen to me. It's just a bucket. It can't think, it can't talk.
But I love bucket.
All it will ever truly do for you is effectively transfer a liquid from one location to a different location. That's it. It doesn't do anything else.
And it's perfect at it. Don't listen to the loud man. Press triangle for us to go back home.
You see, he's not listening.
I am
He's
not
still
listening,
taking
actually.
orders from the bucket.
Yep.
You know, once upon a time it was me he took orders from. Me he trusted and listened to. Now,
Well, no
all
one
he
ever
cares
likes being
about is
replaced.
this awful bucket. This stupid hunk of metal.
Press square to ignore anyone in your life except for me, the bucket!
It's sad, but I suppose he doesn't need me anymore.
Oh my god.
From now on, he's just going to cling to this bucket, this cold, empty bucket, this
Yes, I am.
sort of shiny bucket.
Yes.
Well, I'll give it this. The bucket does have a nice shine to it.
It could be shinier, but you believe I'm real, don't you, Stanley? Press up to go back home.
Yes, I suppose on closer inspection that it doesn't quite look like your average hardware store bucket. It's just a little more, what am I trying to say? Sturdier, more capable of transporting liquid.
You know what?
Like
I
it would
actually...
be better at moving an amount of water from one room to another.
You know what? I would actually really like this flat. This flat is actually kind of nice. Like, I'm imagining what, like a bathroom through there and a bedroom through there. But I quite like this flat.
Oh my god, what am I saying? Better at carrying water from room to room. It's a bucket. It's literally just a bucket. Why do I feel some need to point out the ways in which it's so much more than just a regular bucket? Oh no. I'm having feelings. For the bucket. Oh, no. What's going on? Why do I want to be with the bucket? Hear what the bucket has to say. Do
Yeah,
anything it asks. What's wrong with me? I don't understand. Perhaps if I had the bucket, this would be less confusing. Yes. The bucket could tell me what to do in this troublesome situation. Stanley, give me the bucket. Give it to me. Give me the bucket, Stanley. I need it. Give it to me now. Give it or I'll...
The fuck? I don't wanna. I don't wanna. I don't wanna. Where's the bucket? Right, bucket, where are you?
Wait, Stanley thought to himself. Am I sure that the orders stopped coming in? How is that possible? They never stopped. Surely I was mistaken. No, the orders were still missing.
What? This is so fun. This is so much fun. Buckets!
The
Bucket!
confusion and the chaos all seemed to melt away as Stanley embraced the bucket.
Yes, they do. Go take you back to my little office, and we will not move. Bucket. Bucket. Yeah. Okay, fine, I'll go elsewhere then. You want to go on an adventure, Bucket? Yeah, let's go on an adventure. Ha! And I swear to God.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him.
Right,
telling
we're gonna
him
do
that the
what we're gonna do
employee
again.
lounge was simply the place to be.
Employee
And here
lounge
it
my
was. Had
ass.
the
I want to
bucket
go
turned
jump
out to
off
be
that
correct?
crane.
No, never mind. The bucket was wrong.
I've gone
Stanley
complete
took the
bucket
door on
core
his
now.
left to go back to the meeting room,
No,
said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yeah, good,
Said the bucket.
Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
No, he doesn't.
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him.
Which is a
it
silly
should
thing
have
to do.
alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to
We're
think
going
about
down here
this
finally.
bucket
We should have gone down here
He
about
was
5
firmly
hours ago.
convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
No, I did not. The bucket and I are going this way instead. Ka-chow! What's through here, mate? 2B1. What the hell?
No, stop!
Look there on the wall. You see, there's a sign right there. It says, no buckets past this point. Stanley, how could you think it was okay to bring the bucket here?
Look, he'll be fine.
What if the problem is that you actually don't know what is a bucket and what isn't a bucket?
What?
I suppose that would explain a lot about your behavior up to this point. Which, if that's true, well, my goodness, I think we have to do something about it. This misunderstanding could have dire consequences on the entire rest of the game if not addressed quickly and properly.
Oh, yeah,
so much
probably.
of the impact of the story is dependent on your understanding of what is and isn't a bucket. Please, step in here for a moment.
But I want to go through that door. Even about that's... fine. Fine, I'll go into the bucket door.
Now then, I'm going to run you through some test scenarios, and you'll tell me whether or not the thing I'm showing you is a bucket. Simple enough, right? This should tell us everything we'll ever need to know about what is
if I deliberately
or
get this
is
wrong?
not a bucket. Okay.
What if I go and get it wrong?
Item 1. Is this a bucket?
No.
Correct. It is a hologram of a bucket, not an actual bucket.
Mother...
Item 2. Is this a bucket?
Well, I'm going to second get...
Correct. It is a 3D printed recreation of a bucket, not an actual bucket.
Whatever I press is going to be the right answer, isn't it?
Item 3. Is this a bucket? Incorrect.
Oh.
This is a bucket. Item 4. Is this a bucket?
Yes.
Are you hallucinating? This is a tractor. It's an enormous machine that tills the earth. I thought this was a gimmick. How on earth did you manage to screw it up?
Because I'm special.
Incredible. Let's just move on to the next one.
Is it a Lamborghini tractor? Apparently they make tractors. Apparently Lamborghini.
Is this a bucket?
Yes.
Correct. This is a bucket.
Wait, what? No, hang on. You... but...
Item 6. Is this a bucket? Trick question. Both. Gotcha.
What do you mean it isn't a bucket? Well, there wasn't an answer for both.
Wait, hold on, I can't find the next one. Let me see, it should be around here somewhere.
Please bring out a dinosaur. Bring out a dinosaur, I dare you. No.
Yes, thank you. There's nothing here. Of course it isn't a bucket. We both know full well that nothing isn't a bucket. Wait, when I say nothing isn't a bucket, that makes it sound like I'm saying everything is a bucket, which of course is not true. Unless, is that what you think? Answer me straight, Stanley. Are you trying to tell me that you believe everything is a bucket?
Yes.
You know what? I'm too confused to even sort it out. I've lost all sense of perspective. What is a bucket? What isn't a bucket? Mere moments ago I could answer these questions with confidence.
And now I've fucked up your
Now I'm
mind.
somewhat adrift. Do any of us know what a bucket is? Am I a bucket?
Yes.
Stanley, I can't keep doing this. I'm losing myself, and myself was all I ever had to begin with. I'm afraid the bucket is threatening to tear our relationship apart.
Oh no.
I'm sorry, but I'm going to erase all buckets from the game entirely.
Wait, what?
Okay, here we go.
No, wait. Oh my god, if he thinks everything is a bucket, then he's going to erase all the game.
What happened? Is everything gone?
Yeah, because
Why did
everything is a bucket.
disappear? Wait,
Because everything is bucket.
every single thing in the game was a bucket. Oh my god, I had no idea. How could... Except me. I'm not a bucket after all. And you, Stanley, you're still here. You're not a bucket either.
You lying little shit.
We're not buckets. I actually feel much more at ease right now. It's delightful to get some clarity on that issue, but it doesn't change the fact that we haven't got a game. So, tell you what, I'll reset everything and we'll put back all of the buckets, okay? And we'll know that it's all a bucket. But if you run into anyone else, maybe don't mention that.
Oh my god, can I run into someone else?
Do to a person. All right, here we go.
Can I run into someone else? Is that actually going to be a problem that I have in this problem? Right. Okay. Well, okay, we're back in the office. Stanley.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
God, I fucking love this
game. To the
game.
meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
It's my bucket.
Warmth spread through Stanley's arms.
No,
With
that's...
the bucket in his arms again, he was home.
Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait. Wait, it's not done the door thing anymore. Wait, it's changed it. It hasn't done the left and the right door. What? What are you doing to me? Wait, this is... No, I don't want to go to the meeting room. What are you doing? Oh, okay, no, it has. It's just given me...
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on it. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him.
Wait,
telling him
was there
that
anything
the
else I hadn't done in
employee
here?
lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Well, no, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
Yeah, let's go.
So the two of them detoured through the maintenance section and walked straight ahead to the opposite door.
Okay.
Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find answers. Oh, Stanley, can you feel it?
What?
The broom closet. It wants the bucket.
No, it doesn't.
You can feel that, can't you? The aura of jealousy? It's
No,
as
it
clear
doesn't.
as day. This broom closet believes it deserves the bucket. I can really feel it now.
Well, they won't get it.
Bucket, it belongs in a broom closet. That's what the broom closet is trying to say here.
You'll never get my
Stay
bucket!
with the other cleaning supplies. Good for you, Stanley. Don't give in. Don't hand over the bucket.
I won't.
I know how hard it must be.
It's not.
Given the pressure that the broom closet is putting on your shoulders right now, but you
Fuck
have to
you,
be
broom
strong.
closet.
This is your bucket. This is your companion and lifelong friend.
Indeed.
You can't hand it over. Oh, no.
No.
Getting into name calling now, it seems. Is this how low the broom closet has sunk? That
What
it
is he
has to
calling me?
resort to this stream of petty insults simply in order
mean?
to get you to hand over the bucket?
I'm going to
Stanley,
kick
I
the
never liked
walls.
this broom closet for a variety of reasons, but even this is worse than I had imagined. And wait, now the broom closet has the gall to imply that you and the bucket are not truly deep and lasting friends? That your relationship is purely superficial and convenient?
What?
That your life is so banal and meaningless that you'd feel the same sort of kinship towards any inanimate object which happened to lay in your path in an even partially enticing manner? Well,
What the
I've never.
Yeah.
Go on, Stanley. Lay into it. Really tell the broom closet off for its demeaning comments. Expand on the wide
You're a
variety
bad,
of
bad
experiences
broom
you and
closet.
the bucket have shared together. Go through each of them point by point.
Nah, that's the
Share
only
your
one I have.
journal entries detailing the rich emotional landscape of your feelings for the bucket as they have changed and evolved over the years. Let him have it.
Let him have it. Fuck you.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
There was that elevator, wasn't there? Maybe they won't. Maybe it won't be there though. The employee lounge, the executive bathroom. Money in the morning, money in the evening, money. Oh fuck! That wasn't there a minute ago, was it?
You found one of them. One of the miniature Stanley figurines. Remember, no reward for collecting all of these, only the intrinsic pleasure of a job well done. You can't buy that sort of happiness, Stanley. God knows I've tried. So, I implore you to savor each and every
Why does he look so
moment
miserable?
you come across one of these beautiful figurines.
They are quite beautiful. I actually kind of do want one of those figurines for myself. It just looks so good. I wonder if that's actual merch that they sell. It would be very funny if they did. Right, what's in this lift then? Although, does anything... okay, Yeah, we can always replay it, can't we? But I wonder if something...
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire if not for the soothing presence of the bucket. Even now, in his darkest of hours, did the bucket's warmth and guiding light pierce the dark clouds of confusion and chaos. It would be with him, always.
It would.
The bucket would. And he knew it. The two of them were inseparable.
Yeah.
At this point, Stanley was so absorbed in the tender spiritual connection he shared with the bucket that he didn't notice the keypad behind the boss's desk.
I did.
Nor in his bliss of simply being near the bucket did he have any notion that the pin number for the keypad was 2845. But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him?
Yes.
This is certainly the most logical explanation.
I thought so. The bucket is life. So do I just leave the game with the bucket? Is that all that happens? Am I just like, bucket befriend, and then I just run away?
The elevator raced downward, plummeting towards an unknown fate. It would be all Stanley could do to keep himself together, if not for the bucket. Soothing him, comforting him, reassuring that in this darkest moment of uncertainty, he would be all right. The bucket is here for you, Stanley. Everything will be fine.
We do love Bucket. Bucket is most reassuring.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility.
Yes, we did. Did everyone else have a bucket? I must be the only one that had a bucket.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves.
I get to play through it all again with my friendly bucket.
The monitors jumped to life, and Stanley nearly dropped the bucket in shock. Everyone in the office was being videotaped, monitored like guinea pigs. The bucket
Except that
had
guy
never
who's got
seen
random
anything
code.
like this, and it very nearly burst into tears as Stanley cradled it gently, reassuring it that everything would be fine. Was the bucket under the mind control facility's influence as well?
No,
Had
the bucket can
been
never
told
be.
to do things it didn't wish to do. What kinds of things does a bucket want to do or not want to do in the first place? These questions raced furiously in Stanley's feeble mind. No! He screamed into the bucket. He couldn't accept it.
No!
His own life in someone else's
Oh.
control. Never! He squeezed the bucket tighter.
Whoa,
His
hello,
one
Mr. Flip.
friend in the entire world.
Love how the
At this point, he could
at first it was
trust
just a one-off
no
joke in the
one
showcase, then they
except
added a callback joke
the
for it
bucket.
with the bucket, and suddenly the game was delayed with another tale as old as time. Yeah, great, right?
But here was the proof.
It's
the
a gr-
heart of the operation.
It is the heart of the
Controls labelled
operation.
with
I
emotions, happy
did not
or
expect to get
sad
so
or
attached to a bucket.
content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality
Wait, is
of
that
this
actually
past
correct,
began
though,
to
like-
sink in, Stanley decided that
Then
this
they added a
machinery
callback.
would never again exert its terrible power over another human life.
That
For
is actually
he and the bucket would
really
dismantle
cool
the
if that is
controls
actually
for
all
good.
true, that the
Two
bucket was
best
like
friends,
delaying
Stanley
the
and
game
bucket
because they
up
rewrote the
against
whole
the
thing.
world. They high-fived in a really cool way.
Oh,
and the
we
bucket
do.
made a sassy comment about taking down the system.
Yeah, we did. And boop.
Stanley and the bucket waited in blackness. Was it over?
Probably.
Yes, they had done it.
We have the
Stanley
bucket,
and the bucket had defeated their greatest and
yay!
darkest enemy, freed themselves from the tyrannical grip of the evil mind control machine. Freedom was now mere moments away. Excitedly, the two of them began to discuss the kind of life they wanted to live.
I want to
they
live on a
stepped through
farm.
this massive door.
The bucket wanted to learn to roller skate.
Of course
Stanley
it did.
wanted to sneeze in every country on Earth. Both of them wanted to begin watching a movie, any movie, but then stop it halfway through and begin watching it in reverse from the end.
Well, you wanted to make
True,
Tenet
it was
then.
a simple life they envisioned, but it was one they'd lived together, with one another
Jesus,
to lean
Tenet
on,
was
to
rubbish.
trust, to support.
Oh. Why did it stop?
What? Wait, what was happening?
Why is it door stop?
Why had the door stopped? Was Stanley and the bucket not about to be freed?
Is it because I insulted Tenet?
An unbearable silence filled the room, lingering in uncertainty.
I'm sorry, Christopher
Until
Nolan. I
finally
won't
the
insult
truth
another
hit
one of your
Stanley
movies.
square in the face. This building did not want the bucket to leave.
The bucket can leave.
Even the
What do you mean
facility
that-
itself recognized the
I
incredible
like The Dark
calming
Knight
presence of the
and
bucket.
Memento.
Needed the soothing warmth of the bucket.
But that's about Interstellar was all right, I guess.
Bucket. No. Stanley can't leave this place. Not while he has such a precious
And
bucket in
Oppenheimer,
his arms.
I've not seen that
Not
one
while
yet, but
this
I'm sure it's
building
good
has anything
too.
to say about it. Stanley realized he would never again leave this very room. But at least he has the bucket. To be trapped eternally in darkness isn't really so bad, Stanley thought to himself. As long as I have my bucket with me, right? I'll be okay, won't I? Stanley gulped. Very soon now, he was about to find out.
Wait, what the fuck? Why am I back here? What? Wait. There was a phone. There's a phone going off. Whose phone is going off?
Good morning. Thank you for contacting the Future Happiness Foundation. We are confirming your shipment of 1,327 cardboard boxes to your place of work. Can you verify that this is correct? Excellent. Your order will arrive shortly. Thank you again for contacting the Future Happiness Foundation.
I ordered a lot of boxes. Come on, bucket.
Stanley picked up the bucket and smiled. He'd never be alone again, not truly alone, not with the bucket around.
Be my Valentine. But where is the cardboard box shipment? Input received. What? What's going on? Why did I have a phone call for some cardboard boxes?
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Whoa! What the hell? Trust the completionist instinct. I could make a very bad joke about that YouTube channel, but I'm not going to. There will be a reward for finding them. And I'm also not smart enough to come with a joke about the completionist channel right off the cuff. There will be a reward for finding them all. What? The statues? Fig leaves are hard to find. Follow clues provided by employee 416. We can do it. Red room. What the... Thank you and good luck. I am so glad I've got almost another hour of this stream because this is fucking amazing. There will be... Is there one in here? Are you hiding a fig leaf from me?
Stanley, can you feel it? The broom closet. It wants the bucket.
Well, it
You
can blow
feel
me.
that, can't you? The aura. Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Yeah, right. We are going to go to the boss's office, but we are also going to go not into the boss's office, in here, and into the elevator. Is this where I'm meant to go? No. Thank you. So, Bucket, what are you doing tonight? Good talk. Mr. Flip, is that tale about the bucket actually true? Did they... I don't know, like, the extended lore of, like, behind the scenes, or, you know, all the tales of behind the scenes of, like... Oh, wait, there was escape, wasn't there? We can do this.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional... But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it the...
I mean, I believe so, but I heard it secondhand. I mean, like most things about video games nowadays. That is actually kind of funny, though. I just gravitated toward the bucket because it was funny. I found it funny anyway. But that's actually really interesting if, like, they had to delay it because they were writing entire sections of the game again for a fucking bucket. Right, shall we escape this time? Mind control facility.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility.
The fuck we did?
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley and the bucket would both meet a violent death.
All right.
The door behind them was not shut. Stanley and the bucket still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley and the bucket were knowingly walking forward.
The game was legitimately delayed for years from its original announced release date. Oh, really? That is actually kind of... Imagine if it was because of the bucket. Ah! Yay. Oh. Oh, wow. Ow, ow, ow. With the blinding lights and the flashing. That is actually kind of cool, though. Oh, that's a big crusher.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley and the bucket inched closer to their demise, Stanley reflected on how meaningless the bucket's warmth and comfort had turned out to be. To be sure, it puts the mind and the soul at ease to embrace the bucket. But what use is a sense of ease when you're about to be crushed to death?
It's very comforting
to himself, and he sort of kicked himself for wasting so much time carrying a bucket everywhere. Farewell, Stanley.
Oh, what?
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley and the bucket were led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, the bucket's life came to an end, as it was crushed violently to death.
Ah! What the... What? Who the hell are you?
It was a shame, the death of such a magnificent bucket. It's true that all buckets are radiant in their own way.
Where's my bucket?
This one stood above the rest. It was a glorious bucket to behold.
Yeah, no, I've got it. I've not got it now. Where my bucket got to? What? I want my bucket. I want my bucket. Welcome you to the bucket. Welcomes you to the ground. You are standing at the precipice of knowledge. Much like a bucket itself, the human mind is frequently empty within. Mine, definitely. A cavernous void. But through use of the exhibit in front of you, the mind becomes full and enriched and substantiated. Knowledge of the bucket and its history is the only true knowledge we really have. Will you take what you learn here out with you into the world? Will you accept with an open mind what may be challenging about the information in this exhibit? Will you change the lives of yourself and your loved ones as a result of this exhibit? Or will you turn a blind eye and continue to live as you were in ignorance and darkness? Probably the last one. Not gonna lie. Probably the last one.
Can you see how arrogant it was for Stanley to take a bucket like this and to claim it for his own? Can you see the hubris that blinded him? Can
My
you see
bucket!
that the bucket is far more noble than Stanley will ever be in his short life?
Well, fuck you. Also, I could live a very long life. You don't know. You don't know me. A bucket with 2 handles. This bucket is depicted as having 2 handles. Such a design has never been created in real life. Having been deemed too dangerous and recklessly experimental every year, dozens are put to death just for attempting it. I really want a bucket with 2 handles on it now. Oh, go up and get that bucket. Inferno Bucket, a replica of the Inferno Bucket, which in the medieval era was so powerfully alluring that it drove dozens of nations to war with one another for control of it. Billions died, and yet in spite of it all, the simple fact remains, no one can control a bucket. I can't pick it up. The stress bucket, an analogy presented without commentary. I mean, yep, the stress bucket speaks volumes. That's, I mean, no pun intended, but also that was really clever. Oh, Jesus, with the music. Cave drawing. While we know that buckets predate the existence of mankind, we do not know by how long. This cave drawing depicts early man's discovery of the practical uses of the bucket, by which time the bucket had already likely been around for several millennia. Notice in these drawings how the bucket is allowing itself to be used, having judged humanity to be worthy of its treasures. That's exactly what that is. Okay, we go upstairs again. What a fascinating museum, and free entry.
No man can own a bucket. And certainly not a bucket as dazzling to behold as this one. It is man who should kneel before the bucket.
The hanging bucket. This piece symbolizes the necessary relationship between the bucket and humanity. However clear our grasp of the bucket may be, there is yet more that is this distance inevitably is for our own good. Bucket! Oh. I thought I was going to fall. I did not fall.
But there is something we can do. Something we can do together, you and I, that will right this terrible wrong. Let Stanley die. Let him be crushed by the machine.
No.
The game. Don't give him another opportunity to run off with another beautiful bucket.
What?
We can save the world's buckets from their treatment as tools and implements if only we let Stanley die together. The bucket shall take its place as ruler, as leader, as commander of a new world, a new vision.
But I didn't want to die. I didn't want to get crushed. Why was I crushed? Don't put me back in the office again. God damn it! Right. Screw you, second narrator. I'm going to get another bucket.
How long was I sitting there? Stanley wondered to himself. Minutes? Days? Centuries? Did something crucial happen while my senses were turned?
My box shipment.
Be more careful with time from now on.
My box shipment arrived. Figurine Finders Committee. Meeting today in the meeting room. Oh my god. Oh, I could make like...
The good old bucket.
Yes!
Stanley and the bucket. Off on another thrilling adventure together.
I wonder if it changes... Oh my god, there are so many boxes now. I wonder if everything changes if you don't take the bucket with you on like one thing.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
I do need the meeting room. A large room, lots of boxes, stairs, something to do with stairs, some way both red and blue nearby a fireplace. Oh, god damn it. Looks like 427. 5. Let me just take it from me. Okay, is this some kind of game? There must be a point to this. Right. Click. Just take a picture of that. A large room, lots of boxes. Is that the... Because I'm going to, you know... Stairs. Something to do with stairs. Somewhere both red and blue and nearby a fireplace. Is there not a fireplace in...
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Aha!
Another miniature Stanley figurine. This, you know, there really must be a snappier name for these things. What about mini stands?
I thought they were called Figley.
What about Stanlerines? Yes, I think I like that. Another Stanlerine under your belt. But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished?
Yes,
His
everyone
boss
has
would think
vanished.
He was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. He looked down at the bucket in his arms. Am I crazy? He asked the bucket. The bucket returned his gaze, but said nothing at all. That's strange, Stanley thought. Usually the bucket is a source of guidance and wisdom for me in difficult times such as these. He held the bucket close, yet felt none of its familiar reassurance and comfort. And that's when Stanley realized, this isn't my bucket. It's just a normal, everyday bucket. Someone else's bucket, perhaps. How did I end up with someone else's bucket? This is all terribly wrong. Surely no good will come from this. Who knows what sorts of bizarre hallucinations Stanley might experience without the psychologically grounding presence of his bucket.
Where'd my bucket go?
Now he noticed that the rooms were repeating, which was, of course, very odd.
Yeah, I noticed that for a while, thank you.
He felt himself floating off the ground.
What do you mean?
Oh, gracious.
Oh, shoot.
He exclaimed. Without my bucket, I've gone truly mad. Where is it? I must find it. Far off in the distance now, he heard it, calling to him. Stanley! Stanley! Me! The bucket! Could it truly be? He rushed forward from room to room, passing by one bucket after the next. None of them were his. None
Oh my
of them
god,
were
oh
his
no.
special bucket.
We're going crazy again.
Come to me, Stanley! Find me!
Just come to me, Stanley. Found me. Found my precious.
It was the only way to truly restore his sanity. And then suddenly, he froze dead in his tracks. He knew where the voice of the bucket had been coming from. The real bucket was inside of him all along. It was incredibly painful. Stanley doubled over in agony and blacked out.
What was that light?
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Excuse me?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, picked up her bucket of comfort and security.
Fucking pardon me?
But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town, talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. Right away, she knew what the problem was. This man had no bucket. Of course he'd gone mad, ranting and raving about a narrator describing all of his actions and how everything is predetermined and free will is an illusion and it's all just a video game. It could all have been prevented if only he'd taken his bucket with him. Perhaps he didn't even realize he'd forgotten his bucket at home in the first place. How cruel the world can be, Mariella thought, and she hugged her own bucket even tighter. But of course, she had no time for this. There were a myriad of confusing problems she would soon have to confront at work, for which her bucket would provide absolute guidance and total clarity on everything.
What the absolute hell is this game?
Kick's ass, and she backflipped all the way to work.
We couldn't animate that though. As hilarious as that would have been to animate. How have I still got 40 minutes left of the stream? My giddy aunt. What? And the boxes are gone.
All his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh, I've got to find the figurines
Where
now.
are we going today? The bucket asked. Stanley just smiled. Anywhere they went together would be perfectly fine with him.
Right, there's a fireplace. If I go to the boss's room... Oh, this is slightly different.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
I need the figurines. I just need to find out what figurines I've got. Right, so something to do with stairs is what I got. So a large room, lots of boxes. A large room, lots of boxes. Nearby a fireplace. Is that the boss's room? Is there a fireplace in the boss's office?
Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Yeah, there's a fire. That's a fireplace.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire if not for the soothing presence of the bucket. Even now, in his darkest of hours, did the bucket's warmth and guiding light pierce the dark clouds of confusion and chaos. It would be with him always. The bucket would, and he knew it. The two of them were inseparable. At this point, Stanley was so absorbed in the tender spiritual connection he shared with the bucket that he didn't notice the keypad behind the boss's desk. But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
Oh.
Okay, I'm going back to the name of these little Stanley figurines.
I was right.
I'm torn between Stanlerines and Figlies. What do you think, Stanley? What name better encapsulates the intrinsic sense of happiness that you get from seeing a small number in the corner of your screen go up by 1? Let me sit on it.
Trying to think about red and blue now. I can't remember where the red and blue stuff. Why have I actually made this into a thing? If I begin the game again, is that going to have saved that progress? Why is it different?
A good bucket, a strong bucket, a humble bucket. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door. This was not the correct way to the meeting room.
And
Stanley had
knew
felt
it.
the bucket calling to
No,
him,
what I'm
telling
thinking
him
is
that
a
the
room full of
employee
boxes
lounge
is
was simply the
probably
place to be.
was
And
not the
here it
employee
was.
lounge.
Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this better? No, never mind. The bucket was wrong.
Jesus Christ, this is
Stanley
such
took
a
the door
different
in his
experience.
legs.
So,
Go back to
like,
the
so
meeting
much
room.
more of a different experience than I thought it was going to be.
No,
said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the cargo lift.
Wait, there it is! How the fuck do I get down there? Oh, wait, hang on. I don't. Why the. What?
You're getting close now, Stanley. You've nearly gotten all of the Figler Anmarines. Very soon, you'll collect the last one, and then the first number will equal the second number, and that will be it. We'll be different people by then. Different in the sense that we used to have none of them, and now we have them all. You can't go back to when you had no Figler Anmarines. None of us can.
Okay, what do I do now, though? Oh, there's a vent. Huh. Okay. Okay. Was ist das?
Okay, this is day number 295. Tape number... I don't even know. I've lost track.
What the fuck is this? Hey, oh, bye.
Real anymore. The longer I study this bucket, the less sense anything makes.
What is it about the bucket?
The sheer euphoria I
Oh,
feel.
buy me TTV. How you doing?
Every time I pick it up, no matter how many times I've done it, it's always the same feeling.
Who's this guy?
And the emptiness in my chest when I set it down. It doesn't make sense.
Oh my god,
There's
does it not?
no explanation for it. I still haven't figured out why I see the world so differently when this bucket is in my arms. Why everything feels so... What do I do with this treasure? I can monetize it.
No, we can't.
Yes. It's unthinkable the amounts of money people will pay for even just an hour with the bucket.
What?
This is my golden ticket.
I got a golden
But I have to be
ticket.
careful, because as soon as this gets out, there's going to be a target on my back. Even now, I don't know who might be trying to get... What's that? Who's there?
The fuck is this game doing? What? Where's my fucking bucket?
All of his co-workers were gone.
Yeah, they have gone. They got to hell,
Stanley decided
apparently.
to go to the meeting room. The embrace of an old friend.
What the hell is in this bucket?
Companionship that stands the test of time.
What the hell is in this bucket? I'm just trying to find figurines. And somewhere red and blue. Up IBTV, how are you?
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly
Yeah,
to his chest and entered the door on his left.
I will enter the door on my left. I don't know where the red and blue area is. By the way, if you are watching at the moment, thank you very much for watching. This has been a fucking wild experience. If you want to decide what I play next after the Christmas break, you can click on the... Oh, hello. You can click on the PCU, please. Everyone that has played this game, that is currently not playing this game, is technically speedrunning 100% of this game. Yes, because there is the... Everyone that has played this game that is currently not playing, it's the 5-year achievement, isn't it? Is that... Hang on, actually, let's see if that... Does that trophy still exist in this one? Test trophy. Welcome back. Quit the game and start again. For the entire duration of a Tuesday. I like that. Oh, 8. I didn't even find the number 8 button then. Oh, yeah. Complete the Stanley Parable in under 4 minutes. Oh my god, there's lots of it. Actually, 10. Was it 10 years? Oh, I thought it was a 5-year. Oh, there you go. Look, Super Go Outside. There you go. Oh, yeah, because the original trophy was Go Outside, wasn't it? Don't play the Stanley Parable for 10 years. 8.1%. Well done to 8.1%. It was 5 in the original. Yeah, I thought so. Well, as I was saying before the whole fucking... Well, What? Okay, somewhere both red and blue. That's the last statue I've got to get, and I've got about half an hour until I finish the stream. So, how the fuck is red and blue? Have they been there yet? I must have been there. I must have been there. Thank you, good luck. How can we find them? To whom it may concern, I managed to pick up some sounds unusual to your rate. Don't know. You're congratulating hackers because this was released in 2022. So it was. I didn't even think about that. I was just like, oh yeah. Is it? I wonder. Would it be considered hacking? I mean, if you're doing it on console, or if you're just doing it on PC, would simply changing the time and date of your console work? Or would they have been smart enough to figure that out? Like, if I just went and put my, you know, closed the game, turned off the console, and then, like, Yeah, I was about to say. Yeah, that's what I was saying, Mr. Flip. Like the PC, like the calendar settings.
Stanley and the bucket walked
No, I don't want
upstairs to the boss's office.
Let's go back down here again and see what happens. This is the crazy room, though, right?
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss.
Oh,
he had left his
wait.
post during work hours.
There was a bright white light, wasn't there? Like right at the end of it.
Taken that risk, all because he believed everyone had vanished. His boss would think he was crazy, and then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am
because this is
crazy.
technically both red
He
and
looked down
blue,
at the bucket in his
right?
eyes. Am I crazy? He asked the bucket.
Only 8%
The
have
bucket
figured that
returned
out.
his
Yeah.
gaze, but said
Well,
nothing at all.
the only game I've really had to do that for was like
Usually
an
the
Animal
bucket is a
Crossing
source of
thing.
guidance
I
and
played
wisdom
Animal
for them in
Crossing
difficult
City
times
Folk
such as
on the
these.
channel
He
a couple
held
of
the
months
bucket
ago.
close, yet felt
And
none of
to
its familiar
skip the
reassurance
days,
and
I was
comfort.
just like,
And that's when Stanley realized
I was actually like adjusting
this
the
isn't
clock
my
on,
bucket.
not on the Wii
It's
itself,
just
but
a
in the
normal,
game and just skipping
everyday
days that way.
bucket. Someone else's bucket, perhaps.
Yeah, look,
How did
there
I
was
end
a
up
little
with
bright
someone
light.
else's bucket? This is all terribly wrong. Surely no good
Yeah,
would
then
come
the
from
bucket
this.
disappears.
Who knows what sorts of bizarre
I swear there was like a
Stanley might
light back
experience
there though,
without
like
the
on one of these
psychologically grounding
pass-throughs.
presence of his bucket.
Maybe the statue was there?
Now he noticed the rooms were
figurine?
repeating, which was of course very odd.
Are you planning to try and do that? I
himself
could try and
floating
do
off the
that.
ground.
I mean, I'm not sure if it would desync my stream.
Without my bucket,
Yep,
I've gone truly mad.
I'm not sure if it would
Where is
desync my
I must
stream,
find it.
essentially.
Far
But
off in the
I
distance,
could try.
I heard it calling to him.
Stanley!
Let's try, shall we?
It's me, the
But I want to
bucket.
try and find this figurine first.
Literally. He rushed forward from room to room,
I already
passing
did
by
this
one
bit,
bucket
but-
after the next. None of them were his.
Oh.
None of them were his special bucket.
Come to me, Stanley. Find me.
He had to find the bucket. He had
that
to
was just
return
the
to his
light,
old
okay.
friend. It was the only way to truly restore his sanity. And then suddenly, he froze dead in his tracks.
I did
He
not.
knew where the voice of the bucket had been coming from.
Is this all going to
The
be
real bucket
Marlena again?
Was inside of him all along.
Oh, that was just the light. It's not the
Incredibly
figurine.
painful.
I need to know where the
Stanley
figurine
doubled over
is.
in agony and blacked out.
Okay. Are you planning on trying to do that with this game anyway? I don't know.
This is the story of a woman.
It is not. I already did that Mariella ending. I need to know where is... Where is...
Stanley knew the office layout like the back of his hand.
I do,
It was only
actually.
a matter of time before he found the others, wherever they were.
I will
Just a
find
matter
them
of
in
time.
hell.
The bucket made Stanley want to be a better man and a better co-worker.
They got
In
so
time,
much.
perhaps, he would become both of those things.
Where is this last figurine? Where is a
Stanley
place that
crushed
is
the
both
bucket
red
tightly
and
to
blue?
his chest and entered the door on his left.
Usually, I wouldn't like people to backseat game, but right now, I want to know where the last figurine is. I want to know what happens if I get the last figurine. So, oh, hello. We need more planks. Retrieve Chris's remains from warehouse floor. Whoops. Sorry, Chris. You're dead. May I give you a hint for that? Of course. Ordinarily, I would say no, but I am now asking. As you see, the rules in the chat are like, don't backseat game unless I'm expressively going to be like, help me! And in this instance, I'm expressly going, help me! Behind the door that said no buckets allowed? Motherfucker, where was that? Where was that? Broom closet, do you know? No, you don't know, okay.
Can you feel it?
Oh, narrator,
The
I
broom
don't have
closet.
time for your
Coming to
nonsense.
the staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Where the hell did I find that door with the bucket, with no buckets allowed? Was it the wrong way? God damn it, I literally saw that. I saw that door in this playthrough as well.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
And they left
Stanley
a
decided to go to the
hell
meeting room.
of
Perhaps
a
he had
mess.
simply missed a memo.
Was it one of these memos? That one's green. really bugs me.
Not everyone is so lucky to have a bucket, but
I know.
Stanley is a very lucky fellow.
I really
Very
am.
lucky indeed.
Thank you. Thank you. You interrupt the narrator.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his... This was not the correct way to the meeting room.
Forgot where the bloody
Stanley
thing
had
was.
felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
Is it
And
in
here
the...
it was.
I'm going to have to go
Turned
back
out
and
be
track all the...
correct. Well, no, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left.
Is it
to
that
go
way
back
or is
to
it
the
that way?
meeting
Is it down that lift? That way's just back to the meeting room. That way's... You interrupt the narrator. I always interrupt the narrator. I found a very fun infinite hole thing that interrupted the narrator several times. I did the skip button thing that interrupted the narrator various times. It's very good. Is it down here?
The two of them detoured through the maintenance section and walked straight ahead to the opposite door.
No, we did not. This is the intervention, isn't it? Why am I struggling to remember this?
Stanley, I'm glad you found your way here. I knew you'd find this place eventually. You see, your friends and I are concerned for you, Stanley.
Yes, this is
We've come together here because we care about you very much.
I'm sure you do.
It's this bucket you're carrying around everywhere. The bucket isn't
God
even
damn
from
it,
the
where was
original
that
Stanley
door with the
Parable.
bucket?
It's just sequel content. We're the ones that matter, Stanley.
No,
Classic
you're not.
characters from the first game, like the Adventure Line and the Broom Closet. Because that's what fans want from a sequel. They want more of their favorite jokes, not this bucket that they've never seen before.
Ah, move your ass,
Yes,
truck.
I know I'm the one who gave you the bucket, but you're spending too much time with it.
Ah.
Don't you want another story involving the Adventure Line?
Yes, I
we
do.
can make the Adventure Line go somewhere new. Yes, yes. Whee! Look at that wacky line. Who knows where it'll go off to next? Oh, and it
Yeah,
plays
is this
some
it?
silly
Isn't
music
this
as
it?
well.
Because doesn't he... Yeah. The music stops.
Now this is what the Stanley Parable is all about. Don't you remember all those great jokes from the original dialogue?
Broom Closet. Isn't that...
addicted to drugs and hookers.
Isn't that the
It's
one
as
where you
graphic
stand
now
in the
as what
broom
back
closet and he
then.
just goes
Let's do it for the
completely... It's
fans,
like,
Stanley.
why
Let's
the
give them
hell are
more
you
content
standing in a broom
exactly
closet
like
all this
this.
time?
But if we want to
It
do
is very...
that, we're going to have to give something up.
Oh, no, this, isn't it? Shit. God damn it.
Don't you get it, Stanley? We need to get rid of the bucket. That's why I'm very proud to introduce a brand new character. This is the Bucket Destroyer.
This isn't the right ending, is it? This isn't the right way to
I think
go.
it'll make a wonderful new addition to the rich lore of the Stanley Parable. True,
Although I haven't
also
destroyed
was
the
not
bucket.
in the original game, but it's such a well fleshed out
It
character
plays
with
a
so
funky
much
song.
personality that to me it already feels as though it's been part of the cast all along. Don't you agree?
Damn it, I need this figurine.
Can you guess what the Bucket Destroyer does?
It destroys
Surely
the
you don't need me
bucket.
to spell it out
Am
for
I
you.
going to be able to get the bucket the next playthrough if I destroy it
Go
now?
ahead Stanley. Say goodbye to the bucket, and then pop it into the machine when you're ready. Now listen to me. It's crucial that you give it the bucket. I don't know what the Bucket Destroyer will do if it can't destroy your bucket.
Wait.
Destroying buckets is all it knows. That is its singular personality trait. Sure, I can hear you saying, how does a character with only one personality...
Oh, you can't actually feed it
deserve
the
to join
bucket.
the pantheon of beloved Stanley Parable characters? Well, you see, if you were to really explore the Bucket Destroyer, you would see that its desire to crush buckets is so densely loaded with complexity and nuance that it's really like...
Wait, I
10
can't actually feed it the
personality
bucket.
traits.
Okay,
What
so
other object
I did
in
the
this
right thing
game
the first
can
time.
you even say that about? The Broom Closet?
This is
Certainly
concerning.
not. I wonder what sort of Bucket Destroyer merchandise the fans will be clamoring for after this.
How long do you have to stand in the broom closet to get the broom closet ending? Shut up, narrator.
Feed it. We can't get back to the classic Stanley Parable characters like the Adventure Line or the Bucket Destroyer.
How
until
long do you have to
crush
stand
that
in there?
damn bucket. Quickly now. The fans are waiting. Do it, the fans, Stanley. Give the fans what they want. Hurry and...
Although this is a very good
Bucket
ending.
Destroyer.
I do like this.
My prized creation. You had so much potential. We were going to do such marvelous things with you, tell such spellbinding stories about you. All of it squandered now. Goodbye, new friend. For the moment in time that you were here, you were magnificent. magnificent.
I'm sure he was, but... Damn it, I cannot... in the eyes of an angel. Where the happy hell is that room with the bucket door?
What could it mean?
How?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting
I'm really annoyed now. I really...
humility to carry a bucket so magnificent.
I
Stanley
do.
checked his ego and then proceeded onward.
My ego does not need to be checked. My ego is unmatched. I'm a streamer, obviously. Right, where the fuck is the bucket door?
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to
Oh,
him,
I'm so
telling
annoyed that I
him
can't remember
the
that
employee
room.
lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this no? Never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
No, I did not.
No,
said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Good,
said the bucket.
Now ride the lift all the way to the top.
Is it down there?
I need you to do.
Is it up there?
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not
down
to
here,
think
isn't
about
it?
this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the
Well,
bucket
we're going
had
down there
spoken
anyway.
to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
Yes, this is it, isn't it? Yes.
No, stop. Look there on the wall. You see, there's a sign right there. It says, no buckets past this point. Stanley, how could you think it was okay to bring the bucket here? Unless, what if the problem is that you actually don't know what is a bucket and what isn't a bucket? I suppose that would explain a lot about your behavior up to this point. Which, if that's
Oh yeah,
true,
this is
well,
the bucket. Where
I
is
think
the
we have to do
fucking...
something
I want the
about it. This
figurine!
misunderstanding could have dire consequences on the entire rest of the game if not addressed quickly and properly. So much of the impact of the story is dependent on your understanding of what is and isn't a bucket. Please, step in here for a moment.
I'm just looking around just to make sure I haven't missed it, because this is the game show, isn't it? The narrator is your enemy. Really, he's not. I mean, he kind of is. And it tries to kill me at multiple points.
Now then, I'm going to run you through some test scenarios, and you'll tell me whether or not the thing I'm showing you is a bucket. Simple enough, right? This should tell us everything we'll ever need to know about what is or is not a bucket. Okay, let's begin.
Well,
is this a bucket? Incorrect. It is a hologram of a bucket, not an actual bucket.
I've done this quiz before. Where's my figurine?
Item 2. Is this a bucket? Incorrect. It is a 3D printed recreation of a bucket, not an actual bucket. Item 3. Is this a bucket? Incorrect. This is a bucket.
Now I'm going to try and get it wrong, completely wrong. Yeah, because there's the tractor.
Item 4.
Ha! Where is the red and blue?
What? Are you hallucinating? This is a tractor.
It is
It's
a tractor.
An enormous machine that tills the earth. I thought this was a gimmick. How on earth did you manage to screw it up? Absolutely incredible. Let's just move on to the next one. Is this a bucket? Incorrect. This is a bucket.
God damn it. And then this...
Item 6. Is this a bucket?
This is the trick question, isn't it?
Trick question. Both. Gotcha.
And then...
Item
Wait, hold on. I can't find the next one.
And then he says, is this a bucket? And he shows you nothing. So you say, yes, it is a bucket. And nothing is a bucket.
Okay, you and I both know there isn't anything here. And I don't appreciate the implication that nothing is a bucket when we both clearly know that a bucket is something. And therefore nothing could possibly be something. Unless, in your twisted mind, have you somehow convinced yourself that a bucket is nothing? Answer me straight, Stanley. Do you believe that nothing is a bucket? You know what? I'm too confused to even sort it out. I've lost all sense of perspective.
Oh, does it just lead to the same thing?
What is a bucket? What isn't a bucket? Mere moments ago, I could answer these questions with confidence. And yet now I'm somewhat...
Where's the figurine? I've only got 15 minutes left of this stream and I can't find the last figurine.
A bucket. Stanley, I can't keep doing this. I'm losing myself, and myself was all I ever had to begin with. I'm afraid the bucket is threatening to tear our relationship apart. I can't. I'm sorry, but I'm going to...
Want another hint? Yes, please. Because I got to the room that I couldn't take the bucket through. Wait, do I go through that room without a bucket?
What happened? Is everything gone? Why did everything disappear? Wait, was everything a bucket? Every single thing in the game was a bucket. Oh my God, I had no idea. How could... Except me. I'm not a bucket after all. And you, Stanley.
Stanley figurine, yes. Well, that was going to be my hint. Yeah, okay. Look, I'm so obsessed with picking up this sodding bucket. Ah, it's Memo Town again.
Co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I can't do it. I got to do it. I've got to go on without you. I've got to go on without the memo. Without the memo, without the bucket. I don't know anymore. Right, okay, so we go to the bucket door without the bucket.
And Stanley knew it
okay.
Well.
Yes, I know it perfectly.
To stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Well, you know I do.
It was okay.
It's the embrace of the bucket. The embrace of the bucket is very alluring.
The first open door
it's very... It's calling me in. Whilst you two are here, as I was going to say before...
Stanley was so bad at following directions. It's incredible.
If you want to vote on what games I play on my Friday section.
Stanley, I think perhaps we've
at the moment, I'm going to be playing Future Cop LAPD, little PS1 mech game. Started it last week. I'm going to continue it in a long stream tomorrow morning. But if you want to decide what stupid-ass game I play after my Christmas break, there is a poll currently on Twitch or on my YouTube channel.
Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others?
Yes.
Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
Yes.
I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important.
Wait a minute.
Stanley walked through the red door.
No, he didn't.
And there it is. The last Stiggly Wiggly.
He was in the middle of something. You're right. Okay, I forget that you interrupt him on that point.
This is doing something just for the sake of doing it. Where so many people expect to be rewarded for the most trivial achievements, you've insisted that a job well done is its own reward. I would tell you that I'm proud of you for collecting them all.
So tell me that.
Like a reward, and we can't have that.
No.
So, instead, I'll just say, it's done. We're all done here. And now we can go to whatever the hell you were doing before you hunted for figurines.
Like clicking a door 5 times. Well, I haven't done this bit of the set. Really? Okay. No. Blue door.
Perhaps you misunderstood.
Oh, no, I
Stanley
didn't.
walked through the red door.
That's a blue
door. I still
door.
don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
Hi, it's a blue door.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You
yes,
want
I do.
To find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted?
Yes.
Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you?
Yes.
Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? because I did.
I know.
And in the end, it was all for nothing, because this is what you wanted to see.
Yeah, it is.
Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours.
No.
What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what, let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Option
Okay,
number 3.
I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
Well, is 1 bad or is 5? 5 is good, right?
Aha! You see, I knew I was onto something.
5 is the good
Where
number.
do these flashes of
Vehicles do
inspiration
sound
come
good.
from? How did I know
Vehicles
the
do
game
sound good, and
needed
maybe a
third
skill tree.
draw? Well,
Like, imagine unlocking a skill tree, but it's just like, it's 5 blank
I really
spaces,
couldn't
and
say
then
where
the last
idea
one is
came
jump.
from, except that I felt it in my soul. You
But it
can't
doesn't
teach
tell
that,
you that the
Stanley.
5th one is
Don't
jump.
even try. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one.
Is
Let's
it
take a
another
look.
hole? Huh? The Stanley Parable Worldwide Leaderboard. Oh my god. Good old Neil, Skid, Nicho Nacho, Vola, and Hogarth. Oh my god. Oh yeah, I'm usually this far down the leaderboard. You know what? Stanley Ford. A dead rat. How long does it take you to get to the correct door? Oh, 9,328th. Why not ask some friends for help? God damn it. Error, friends lift it. Oh. A dead rat is objectively ranked. I'm going to go through this door again, okay? You can't insult me.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please. Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on.
Oh my
and
god,
now
I
would
can't
be a
believe we're about
lovely
to come to the end of the
opportunity to
3.
give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect.
Of course not.
Let me boot it up.
Is it just Snake?
In this game...
Oh, it's the baby ending. God damn it.
Danger. You click the button to move him back to the right. And if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful...
Do I press the button at all? Should I just not press the button?
Tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours.
Well...
So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective?
Now
Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
Oh, that noise is awful. Oh, I hate that. Okay, sorry, baby.
You heartless bastard.
Did you hear that fucking noise, man? I can't do
Purely
that.
to spite me.
Look, and the baby's fine.
I'm completely out of ideas.
Fucking Jack from The Incredibles, he's fine.
That might improve the experience for me.
Would you shut up and let me go?
I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see. What do we have here?
What, Space Invaders or...?
Yes. This seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Oh my god, what have I done?
Aha! What do you think this game is about, Stanley? What's our backstory?
What?
What is our motivation?
They just booted up Firewatch.
It seems obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your clock tower.
What?
Perhaps for some sort of twisted erotic purpose. Yes, that must be it. What a fascinating venture into the experience of total mental depravity. So far, I love everything about this game, Stanley. And it seems there's even more.
What?
Come, let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
I mean, I've not even played Firewatch. I really should get around to playing that. I hear it is very, very good, and I have thankfully have not spoiled myself on any of the story elements of it, but how fuck is it doing inside Stanley Parable? That's so funny. I was going to say, if you want to vote on, like...
No, it can't be.
Yes, it can be. Go and vote on what game I should play after Future Cop LAPD. Go and vote on the Twitch
It's an open world
poll
game. Good God, quickly, block it off. Oh, thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call. You nearly wandered off into that thing.
Yes, I did.
Open, just wandering around.
Anyway, as I was saying, there should be a poll if you hover over the right of the screen, or if you're watching on mobile underneath the stream. Or then go to my YouTube channel and vote on the poll there. I'm about to have a very nice holiday over Christmas.
Let's find another game.
And I want
preferably
to be punished for that when I come back. So we're going to play a bunch of Sonic games. Probably an awful one.
Okay, I think this will be
So go and vote on what punishment I should face for that. What's he loading me into now? What? Ah!
Wonderful. See, this is exactly what I had in mind. Just a nice big box for you to run around in. There isn't any possibility that you could get lost here. Now this is game design. Stanley, if you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed. Okay, so what exactly do we do here? Let's see.
I'm in Rocket
There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball?
Sports ball!
I think it's sports ball. Oh, what fun.
Sports
We shall
ball!
run the bases and do a touchdown together.
Not that kind of sports ball.
I think surely we must. Okay, Stanley, here's the ball. Have fun.
Yay. Yay, I'm going to score a goal. Oh, wow, I'm moving much faster now. Oh, my God. Whee!
Are you doing it? Are you winning? Is this fun?
Yay!
Is it better than my miserable little story that I worked so hard on?
Yes, it is.
Stanley, I have a thought. And I realize I'm not a sportsologist, but if one ball generates a certain amount of raw adrenaline,
Multi-ball?
then surely multiple balls makes for an even more euphoric sports experience.
How did that not go
I
in?
need to try it out. Here comes another ball. Yes. Oh, goodness, that really does feel amazing, doesn't it? Stanley, I'm like a child in a confectionery shop. I simply have to have more. I'm insatiable. More balls.
Yay, more balls. I can't jump. Wait, what? Oh, if I press the X button a certain amount of times...
Enjoying this, Stanley. Are you having fun? What are you doing?
Oh. What the fuck?
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley, come back.
Okay. Well, that is unfortunately... What the absolute... Fuck am I... That is so weird. Oh, fucking God. Suddenly I'm in a TF2 map. What the hell? Oh my God, this is getting crazier and crazier, and I could play this for hours and hours and hours. But unfortunately, we are about a minute away from finishing the stream. So, it is going to go... Oh, we are going to... What? I am endlessly blown away by how fun this game is. 427! Finally, my office. Well, we have finally made it back to my definitely real office at 427. Oh, love the Stanley Parable. That was super fun. thank you very much for watching, everybody. We have done with our streams for today. If you did like what you saw here today, please do go drop me a follow or go subscribe to the YouTube channel where these VODs will be online by the weekend. We stream Thursdays, 7 a.m. and 11 a.m. GMT, and Fridays, 8 a.m. GMT. Tomorrow will be a slightly longer stream for Future Cop LAPD. And then, yes, please do vote on the YouTube channel or on the or on the poll that's right on screen now. Should be on the right-hand side of your screen, and vote for what Sonic game I should play. That is going to be pretty much it for this year. We're going to, like I said, we got a longer stream tomorrow, but I'm away. I'm out of the country for the rest of the year, essentially, so we are not going to be streaming until the beginning of January. And then there's a lot of stuff going on in my life, so it might be a bit intermittent, but I will get back to streaming properly as soon as I can. Thank you very much to Mr. Flip and PC and PQ Biles. I like that name. It's weird. For tuning in and chatting a lot. It's been very good to play this because my God, it's super weird. And I do love it. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. The videos, the on-demand videos for these will be Saturday, Sunday, Monday, 5 p.m. GMT. This one will be uploaded this Sunday coming up. So yes. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the new year. Bye-bye.